Hola friends, it's me Sofia, and today we're making enchiladas rojas, request by white cheddar. All right friends, for our Mexican enchiladas, we're going to need dry guajillo peppers. I have about 16 guajillo peppers tailed off and no seeds, okay? I have about 16. It also depends on how much sauce you want to make, okay? Also, 2 chiles pasillas, no tail, no seeds. And because we like it spicy, a little bit, not a whole lot, I'm adding about 5 chiles de árbol, okay? 2 garlics and half of an onion. Así es que, órale friends, let's get cooking. By the way, before you add the water, make sure you rinse all your peppers. They actually have a lot of dirt, okay? So enough water to cover all the peppers. And now to the stove. All right, I have all my peppers and onions and all of that in my blender. Now I'm going to add some of this water without making a mess like I am, because that happens sometimes. All right, now let me clean this mess because I won't be able to keep working like this. Friends, I actually ended up putting all the water from the pot because I want to have a little bit of sauce left over, maybe for some chilaquiles or something else. Now I'm adding some chicken bouillon, más o menos, and I'm also going to add a dash of Mexican oregano, okay? Now we are going to blend this. Like, I like to give it 2 turns on my blender. Órale, órale. Also, I almost forgot la sal. Y ya saben, friends, ya saben, cada quien. In a pan, get you a little bit of oil. Allow it to get very hot. Now we're going to add some onion, porque vamos a guisar nuestra salsa para las enchiladas, okay? Madre says this has to be done, and it does make a huge difference, okay? So you throw the onion in here in the hot oil. I'll give it about a minute, okay? Give it about a minute until you smell the onion, okay? Until you see it change color, okay? So it won't take long. After a couple of minutes, friends, we're gonna add our sauce. Órale. Toda. Yep. Just right. So we're going to allow this to boil. And our sauce is ready. Look at that. And look at that color, and you should smell it, friends. It smells delicious. I am using Menonita cheese. Menonita cheese that I brought back from Juarez, Mexico months ago. I think this is like my last piece. You can use mozzarella. They are delicious. I love it with mozzarella cheese. Also, you can use queso fresco, okay? So I have my cheese already shredded, and I'm gonna add some white onion. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix my cheese and my onion together, so it will save me a step, okay? You can put as much onion that you like, okay? So I'm just gonna mix it, mix with your hands. It's okay, and it's ready. All right, friends, by the way, to make this easy process, make yourself an assembly line. It helps a lot, okay? Let me show you mine. By the way, I'm using Guerrero tortillas because they are the best. I have my sauce right here next to the tortillas, because from here, I'm gonna dip my tortilla, then I'm gonna put it in the hot oil in a pan. Then I have a plate to get my tortillas out so I can add the cheese, roll them up, and have a container to put them in. This right here, friends, will make it so easy. So, vámonos. Okay, friends, here we go. Tortilla, sauce, hot grease. Tortilla, Dipping the hot sauce into the grease. Just like that. Let them fry on one side. Flip them over. I also have my stove on high medium because you want to make sure that your tortillas get fried a little bit, okay? Así. Flip them over. This one is not ready. All right, here we go. Out. Otra. Ahí va. This one is ready to be flipped. And yes, you're gonna have some that will break. Not a problem. Before I start rolling those over there, I'm going to add more here. So, sauce tortilla. I'm gonna put 4. My pan can only hold 4. Okay, moving on. Okay, now we get your cheese. Put them in and start rolling. And yes, they're gonna be hot because you know they just came out of the oven. Okay, so póngale quesito. You can put as much as you want. I like to roll mine like this, okay? A lot of people, friends, let me show you. If it's too difficult for you to do, a lot of people just do this right here. Like a taco, they're also known as enchiladas, okay? I'm used to doing this, okay? After I have rolled this up, friends, put them together and just transfer them to the next, where you're gonna put them at. These ones are ready, coming out. They smell delicious. All right, friends, a little tip. Instead of dragging the tortilla to your way, just flip the plate, friends. It's easier that way, okay? And you have less of a chance for the tortilla to break, okay? So just flip the plate. That's why I like to put them around the plate like this. By the way, friends, when you run out of oil in your pan, just add a little bit more and allow it to get hot. Don't add a whole lot at one time because then your tortillas will get really soggy and break really easy, okay? So you might have to do this process a couple of times. Also, friends, when I'm ready to serve, I like to add a little bit of the extra sauce on top of my enchiladas. And as you can see, the sauce is still very hot. And friends, it's ready. Enchiladas Rojas. Enchiladas Mexicanas, as I know them as. Friends, if you don't need to do enchiladas like this, it's okay. We're all from different parts of Mexico, and we make them different. This is how I know how to make my enchiladas. This is Madre's recipe. We're from Juarez, Mexico. So, a probar, friends, a probar. Even though it was the Necio's request, I'm going to taste them first. Oh, by the way, un arrocito mexicano y refried beans. ¡Ah! Hasta gusto me da comer. Ahí vamos, friends, ahí vamos. Probadita, probadita. Friends, salieron machine. Salieron machine. Yeah, this is Madre's recipe. I've been doing it for years. Otra probadita because they're delicious. If you haven't tried the Mexican enchiladas, friends, do it. Try it. This is probably one of the few dishes that the Necio will eat without asking for meat. And that's probably because it's about 12.
Okay, so this is actually my plate that she used for her demonstration. I can eat these all day long, and they're like super delicious. Now, I have to say, it's taken a lot of effort because we've been so freaking busy for her to actually do a cooking video. We were actually done by 5:30 today. Really lucky on that. So these are like super, super, super delicious. So she's working really hard to get these videos out to you. So if you would, give her a like, follow, subscribe, all that other good stuff. So we appreciate it. Probably